I'm Jolynn. I run a small crochet business called Joe's Crochet. I guess welcome to the channel. This is my first video. I am a full-time crochet business owner. I mostly sell at markets. I do have a couple things on my Etsy that will be linked down below. So yeah, welcome to my channel. Please like and comment and subscribe. I don't know what I'm doing. In today's video, I have some market prep and some footage from my market of me setting up, and then a quick overview of my booth. I guess if you want to see my market, stay tuned. Okay, so I think we're gonna start out by finishing up some of the keychains that I have started working on this week. So I got a bag of duck hats and a bag of leggy frogs and turtle shells, mushroom caps. So these are some stingrays and baby sharks and baby whales. So I'm just going to dive right in, I guess. All of the patterns that I use will be linked in the description. I think I'm gonna start a Google Doc. I know that's what most people do, but I'm gonna start a Google Doc of all the all the patterns that I use. Out of all the keychains that I have currently made up, I was using Posh from Joann's and Parfait Chunky to make up all of them. So I'm going to be using a mix of the Cozy Cub from Michaels and White Parfait Chunky. I'm going to use this with the Posh and the Cozy Cub that I have, or Baby Bear that I have from Joann, so that it's like more compatible. I don't want to mess anything up. I haven't used any of the Michaels, the Loops and Threads, Cozy Cub, or Posh Pearl yet. So I guess we're gonna give that a whirl. I'm gonna start with using up some of this Parfait Chunky and finishing up this bag of stingrays, sharks, and whales. Filming for about 15-ish minutes, and I got the bottoms done on these 4 stingrays. These 4 are all in Parfait Chunky. I'm pretty sure it's Dusty Mauve. This is the Parfait Chunky Bloom in Begonia, and then whatever their mint color is, and Ballet Pink. So I got those 4 done. I still have to stuff them, but they're at least ready to be stuffed. I have like, I don't know, maybe 10 more stingrays that need the bottoms put, but they're right here. But I currently have them, they're drying. The glue on the back of the eyes is drying because I like to glue my eyes in just to secure them a little bit better. But so those are all drying. Got these 4 done. Still have 4 whales and 4 sharks to work on. Currently watching Passionate Kelsey's new video. It's Monday, so, or no, it's Wednesday. I don't know what day it is. Watching Passionate Kelsey's new video though, so yeah, that's all. I just figured I'd check in. I just got 1 done. I was gonna get through all of the sharks before I did another check-in, but the whole time I've probably been filming for like shoot my phone. I've probably at least 25 minutes because that's how long this Passionate Kelsey video was. The whole time that I've been filming, my boyfriend has been mowing the grass, but he got halfway through the front yard and is now talking over the fence at the neighbor. So what do you do? Hello. How was your conversation with the neighbor? Cool. Another 15 minutes has gone by and another 4 plushies almost completed. I guess I did 2 whales and 2 sharks. This is what I'm doing for the rest of the day, so cool. We'll continue. I think I'm gonna turn the camera off for a little bit and finish up these 4 and then move on to something else and check back in with you later, because I have a light right here. You can see I have a light, and it's very bright and starting to give me a headache, so we'll just turn the camera off for a little bit. I just wanted to do a little check-in before I go to bed. Oh gosh, I think when I left off it was like 3 o'clock. I'm gonna finish the stingrays and all of that. Well, I got the 4 whales that I had showed you done. I got the 4 sharks done. I got the 4 stingrays done. So these are all ready to go. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm watching the Big Brother live feeds. I really hope you can't hear it. But, yeah, I'm watching the Big Brother live feeds right now, so I'm sorry if you can hear that in the background. Anyway, got those all done. And then I got a shower, gave the dog a bath, just did a bunch of like house things because it is my day off of work. And then we ate dinner, watched Big Brother, and while we were watching Big Brother, I put the little like bodies on all of these mushroom pop keychains. So these are also all made with either the Joann's Posh Premier Parfait Chunky, and then this blue one is Baby Bear from Joann. I'm honestly just really trying to use all that stuff up because I do enjoy it, but I'm a burnout blanket girly through and through. And I had gotten the Posh when Joann was closing. I got the Baby Bear when Joann was closing, and the Premier has been sitting in my room for way too freaking long. So I just want to get it all used up. I probably will end up buying more because I do like to use it for keychains, but we'll see how it goes. The Baby Bear, or the Cozy Cub from Michael's that I got today. That's what I was using for all the whites on these. So that's where I'm at. Oh, I guess not all the white. The Premier, I think as of right now, this is the only Premier one that I have done. And I used Premier Parfait Chunky for the top and the white, but all of the ones that I did in Posh and Baby Bear, I used this white Cozy Cub for the white part of it. I still have 9 more mushroom caps, and I'm probably gonna finish those up first. I need to embroider the whites on, like the white spots onto the mushrooms. I also have turtle shells and duck hats because I want to make little duck keychains, which I've never made these before, so I'm really excited to make these. So I don't really know what my plan is. My plan is to get some of these whips finished for my market this weekend. I ordered a new keychain rack because I was just using this it was like a piece of metal pegboard that folded in half to make like a teepee, and it only fit like 4 keychain hooks nicely on it, and I would put my chicken keychains on it. But now that I'm making all these other keychains, I need something different, so I bought like a tiered spinny thingy from Amazon. And that should be here Friday. I don't have it yet, so it might be garbage. I don't really know. I'm going to continue to watch the Big Brother live feeds because tonight's episode was very juicy. If you're also watching Big Brother, side tangent, if you're also watching Big Brother, it is currently Wednesday, August 6th. So we watched the veto competition under Mickey, or we watched the veto competition and the veto ceremony under Mickey's HOH. And that's all I'm gonna say. It was a good one. Hi guys. So it is now Thursday. It is like after 9 o'clock at night. I had to work today, and then me and my boyfriend just finished watching Big Brother, which we do. We try to watch the live episodes. I did some crocheting before I went to work, and then I did some crocheting during Big Brother. So now all of my mushrooms have their bodies. So those are almost good. Just need to sew them up, and then those will be set. Right now, I think I am going to work on the ducks that I made these little hats for. This is a new pattern. I'm not 100% sure who it's by, but I will leave it down below. Yeah, I think that's the plan for right now. I'm just gonna sit here and make ducks until it's time to go to bed. Gives me like hour and a half. It's like 9:30 right now, and I have to work again tomorrow, so don't want to be up all night, unfortunately. My market is on Saturday. I don't know if I mentioned that already. So I got a lot of keychains to finish. Tomorrow when I get out of work, I'm going to have to load up all of my market stuff into the truck. Hopefully I'll get a good night's sleep tomorrow, but if these keychains aren't done, then sleep will be the first thing to go. I'm just kidding, that's bad. I do tend to stay up and make things the night before the market, which I know I shouldn't do, but I do anyway, so we'll just kind of see where this goes. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, I did finish one skein of Premier Parfait Chunky in the color white yesterday, so I will be able to put this skein label in the yarn that I have finished up for the year, because I do have a little bag of all the yarn all the yarn labels for the skeins that I have finished this year. So hopefully at the end of the year I can do a little like, how much yarn did I use in 2025? Which it seems like a lot of people are doing. But I love those kind of videos, so I'm really excited for that. First body done. I haven't put the beak on yet, and I still have to like weave in or close it up, but I don't know how I feel about this pattern. I did, read the thing. It's by Nastic Toys and then translated by Aki Plushies. I don't know, like the eyes are sitting right on the bobbles for the feet. Yeah, I think I'm going to add another round in between the wings and the feet on the next one just to see how that looks. Because I'm really just not thrilled with how close the eyes are to the feet. Done. First of all, not loving the forehead situation. I feel like this little guy is all forehead, and then you can see the purple stitches from his little hat, and I wish the brim like covered it up more. Am I being too picky? I feel like I'm being too picky. I also messed up. I need to move this bobble stitch over one more. I think it's because I added the row and then Now, like, the way that the eyes line up, it's just, I just need to adjust, but it's okay. I feel like I do like him more with the extra row, I think, but I don't know. I don't know, I'm kind of vibing with this guy now. I'm gonna go ask Russ. Okay, so I went and talked to my boyfriend and got a second opinion, and he likes the pink hat dude better than the purple hat dude. Those were the exact words. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go with how the pattern was written and go with the pink hat guy. I mean, obviously I'm gonna leave the purple hat guy and I'm still gonna sell the purple hat guy, but, or at least put him out, but from here out we're gonna do pink hat guy. These two little guys up just to hopefully feel better about them. I still don't know how I feel about them, but I already have the hats done, so we're just gonna go with it. So it is currently Friday, August, my phone is right there, I think it's the 8th, but maybe it's 7th. Anyway, my market is tomorrow morning. It is currently 10 o'clock at night. I am still trying to finish up these keychains. I was really hoping that this video was going to be like, finish a bunch of whips with me, and I'd be able to get to, like, you know, some of the chicken bodies that I have done, some turtles that just need like heads and fins, because I have the shell. Honestly, I have the fins for them already too. They just need heads and put together. Anyway, I was really hoping that this was gonna be like finish a bunch of whips, but this has turned into finish a bunch of keychains. finished another stingray keychain, 5 of the mushroom pop keychains. I did have the clasps on. Okay, stingray, 1 whale, 2 sharks, 5 mushrooms. So that was another 9 keychains done. I added those all to my inventory spreadsheet, which honestly, that was like $45 of inventory added to the spreadsheet, and it's making me feel a lot better. So I am looking into doing basically a market almost every single weekend from the first weekend of October, because that'll be the weekend. Okay, last weekend of September I have my best friend's wedding, so that weekend after I'm hoping to do one almost every single weekend from the first weekend of October all the way up until like the weekend before or 2 weekends before Christmas. So that's like 10, 11, I don't know, I'd have to look at a calendar, but it's like 10, 11-ish craft shows. That's a lot. That's making me realize I need to start like mad inventory prepping now, because I can't just, you know, magically make $600 worth of inventory in 1 week. This poor little guy needs finished. I just realized he was in the background. Yeah, I can't like magically make that much inventory in 1 week, so I need to start really cranking it out right now while I still have, you know, almost 2 full months to get that done. This whole whip situation, because I have 15 I'm gonna give you some numbers. I'm a numbers girly. I have 15 mushroom keychains that are in this stage. Actually, honestly, I don't even think this one needs spots. This one might be done too. I just finished 6 mushroom keychains, so I'm now up to 9 mushroom keychains. But I have 14 more mushroom keychains that are in the stage of almost done. 8 stingrays, 8 whales, 7 sharks. I don't even want to count how many little duck hats I have. So that's like 35 or 36 keychains that are almost done. And then I have 3 leggy frogs that just need eyes and stuffing. I have this bag of chicken keychains that need finished. The bodies are done. They're chicken bodies. And then I have a bunch of chicken bodies that are stuffed and eyeballed that just need like the comb and the beak. I don't even know how many. And then I have a bunch of turtle shells that are already made up. I was telling you about this earlier, but I have like all of these whips that are half-ish done. Maybe a little less than half, maybe a little more than half. But I have a lot of whips that I could definitely bust out in a decent amount of time if I really put my mind to it. I also have, you know, like a random shark that just needs eyes and a fin. Point being, I'm a little less stressed about trying to do 10 to 12 craft shows like back to back to back, knowing that I have all of this stuff. I think I'm gonna get my bag around and I'm gonna go to bed. so if you are still here, I guess you just watched through my market prep and my little market setup. I want to go through real quick and go over the things that I sold at my market. I didn't sell very much. It was not a great market. This season has been kind of rough for me. So the first thing that I sold to another vendor, basically as soon as I was done setting up, was a tiny octo made out of Posh. I think All From Jade, I'll leave patterns below, but I'm pretty sure All From Jade has a similar octo, but I've kind of, I don't know, I started crocheting making octos, so I've kind of just like adapted. But it has the glitter eyes, and then it was made from like a blue Posh. After this guy, my first sale from not a vendor was a shark keychain, which that pattern is All From Jade, and then a mini Mabel keychain. I don't know if the pattern that I use is exactly Oak and Marlowe's mini chicken pattern, because I only have her big chicken pattern. And then my third sale was a regular Sweet Snuggles leggy frog. I think I do have a picture of that one, so if I can figure out how to edit properly, I will throw a picture up here of that leggy frog. After that, I sold a screen printed tote bag. I took some screen printing classes in college, and I decided to screen print some tote bags because of how saturated the crochet market is. So they are crochet themed screen printed tote bags. And then she also bought a little crochet themed sticker. After that, I sold a loaf kitten pattern by Annie Caraway Art. Like I said, all the patterns will be linked down below. And then after that, I sold a sea slug, which that pattern is by Loops and Knots Crochet. I'm pretty sure is what her business name is. So I sold one of her sea slugs. She makes hers really tiny, but I made mine in burnout blanket, so it was like a decent size. Probably if you were looking at it from the top, it's about that big. And then for my last sale, like I said, I didn't sell very much. For my last sale, I sold a $10 mystery bag, and so I make a smaller version of the Tiana the Turtle pattern. Once again, I took that pattern and I just made it a little bit smaller so that I had a turtle that was about this big. I sold one of those smaller version of Tiana the Turtle. Okay, so that was my last sale of the day. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, boost my channel in the algorithm, because I would like to continue to do this. Leave a comment on what other videos you'd like to see me do. I have a couple, I think I have like this month, maybe into September planned out, but beyond that, I don't really know what I'm doing. So please feel free to leave suggestions down below. I appreciate you watching this video till the end. And I will also leave, like I said, I'll leave all of the patterns that I talked about, and links to my other Instagram, Etsy, and Facebook are really all that I use. So I will leave those down below for you. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.